Hey, and welcome back to the Book Bestie podcast. I'm Monique,
I'm Aquarius.
and we are the Book Besties. And today we have a special guest. Yay!
Hey.
We have Tae Monea on the show. We're going to get into all things Tae Monea and discuss these books and have a good time. So, welcome to
Yes,
the Book
yes.
Bestie
Well,
podcast, Tae.
Thank
We're
you for
happy to have
having
you.
me.
Yes, thank you for coming. I know you're
we
busy
know
and
you busy.
yes.
Listen. If I could get my life together, I wouldn't be so busy.
That's all of us, girl. We gotta get
I
it. We're trying
know.
to get our life. It's hard. You know what? It's hard getting your life together, especially
Agreed.
right now, because there's just so much going on.
It
Like
is. And then I feel like there's 24 hours in the day, but I just don't
Mhm.
have no energy. Like I just
Me
need extra
neither.
energy for these 24 hours.
You see,
I
well,
don't care how many vitamins
Yes,
I
yes.
take,
I'm
how
about
many
to
Red
pour me
Bulls
one
I
so I can
thank
drink, how
type
much
it.
you.
coffee. I do not be having it. I do not be
Yes.
having it.
Yeah, I
And
promise I
see,
just told my husband I was exhausted. I was like, I'm exhausted.
it's
I don't know where the
and
energy
it's
will come
like
from.
I don't know if it's something in the air, but so many people have been saying the same thing to me, and I'm like, energy drinks and coffee and stuff doesn't work for me. I mainly drink it
It
for the
doesn't.
taste,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, bro, I don't know if I gotta take crack or something like to get
I
the
know, I
energy. Cause I'm
know.
like, I've tried B12, I've had energy like B12 shots from my doctor, I've tried vitamin
Yeah.
D, like I've
Mm.
tried so much, and I'm always so tired, and I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, at this point, do I need to do what the fiends be doing because they be
Right.
having
I
all the energy. They
know.
be up like 3 days
I
straight.
know.
It's crazy.
Listen.
Yeah.
So yes. So I'm about
So
to do the same thing. Give me an energy drink and go type right after this.
okay. All right.
Okay.
Yes, girl. Get your typing. We need you in
Oh,
there.
please get some
We need
energy
you
for that.
typing.
I'll give you a little bit of a pass, not a big one though.
Listen, no, don't give me a pass because I am way past schedule, okay? Way past.
It's okay.
It's
It's all
okay.
right.
It's
Take your
okay.
time. Do what you need to do for yourself. We'll still
Yes.
be here waiting regardless. So
Yeah,
we might
thank
talk
you.
shit.
We
We might
will.
talk a lot of shit.
We will, because
But at the end of the
Listen,
day, we
we
ain't
know
got
it
no
light
takes
the
a
choice.
fire
lot.
under me, okay? At
I
this point, light the
Okay.
know.
fire.
Because I just love getting lost in your books. Like I just love
Thank
it. I
you. Thank
love it. But I
you.
know it takes time.
Listen.
It's I can read it so fast, but I know for you to write it, it takes a minute. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes, it's I feel like I've slowed down a lot. It used to not take me too long to release, like to write or whatever and finish, not even just release, just really write and finish. Now I feel like my writing just takes so long, and I'm like, bruh, why does it take me for years to finish one book now? Like I used to be like,
back to back.
done, done, but
Mm-hmm.
now it's like taking me forever and a day. But we're gonna get there. We're gonna get
Yeah,
there.
we are. We are. So for those that don't know and those who do know, go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about you and how you got into the writing journey.
I hate this question. Um, I don't know, like, I'm really, like, simple, like, my name's Tae Monea, um, and I have been writing it'll be 9 years in August.
Yes.
I started off under a publisher, it kinda, like, fell in my lap, honestly. I never expected to write, and I kinda was, like, not sourced, what's the word? Like, reached out to by my old publisher to sign or whatever. And so we did like a trial run, things went good, and I was like, "Okay, I'll try like another contract just to kinda see if it was like a fluke." But it ended up going good, so I kept on writing. Eventually I went indie, and now I'm going on year 9, and yeah, I'm like 89 books, I think, in. I'm 31, I'm a Scorpio, and when I
Okay,
am
I'm a
not
Scorpio too,
writing
girl.
yes.
Mhm.
When I am not writing, I'm watching anime or like playing my video games or reading, honestly, or probably sleeping. Which it does
Mhm.
never feel like I have enough sleep. But yeah, so I'm like pretty or baking. I like to bake too. So I'm like pretty boring. I'm a dog mom, so I'm walking my dogs and stuff too. But besides that, I'm like literally an introvert. Like I be in my own little bubble in my own little world.
Mhm.
Boring.
Okay, we all born, girl. It's okay.
I mean, because we're
Y-
readers, y'all. I mean,
Yeah.
y'all think.
Yes, yes. I had my time. I'm like, "Leave me alone. I wanna be in the house. I
Mhm.
wanna be to myself."
Yeah, that's the safest place to be for real. Now you said something
Absolutely,
interesting.
literally.
So you started off being
Mhm.
published, but then you went to indie.
Mhm.
So what made you want, because you know, most of the time people start indie and then they
And then
want to be
switch.
published.
Mhm.
So what
Um,
made you want to go from being published to being an indie author?
just because like I just kind of felt like it was time. Like, I kind of wanted the freedom to,
Mm.
write what I want, have my covers look like how I want, release when I want, not have to be on like someone else's schedule,
Mm-hmm.
be on a team. And then so once I, was comfortable and I felt like I could stand on my own, I finished out my final contract with my publisher and then I went indie and it ended up working out. Like I've been indie, I'm going on year 9. So I've been indie for like 7 years now.
Okay.
So yeah. So I've just wanted the freedom to, release when I want, what I want, when I, what my books wanted. I wanted my covers to look like how that I wanted them to look like. I didn't want to have to get approval for anything. So
Mhm. I feel you on
Okay.
that. I think
yes.
I see that a lot. So, just being a reader, you don't know the back portion of it when
Uh-huh.
you are traditionally published, but I realize that
Well, I wasn't traditionally.
tradi
I was under like I was under like an indie publisher. So I wasn't
okay,
like traditionally
okay,
yeah, yeah.
okay.
Haven't taken that step yet.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, okay. So I was wondering, I was like, because sometimes you can notice that
Yeah.
the covers are different. They're not
Mm-hmm.
the same. But yeah, I was looking at someone else that did it, and I was like, oh, okay. It took a little bit, and now it just has words. So that's what I was
Yeah.
wondering, instead of it being like what we used to it seeing, maybe us or
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, it looked totally different when you
It
go
did a little
over, but
bit yeah.
I mean, I'm happy for them and I want them to be able to do it, but sometimes it can feel like it strips away a little bit of the culture from
Yeah,
them. You know
they
what I
it's
mean?
like
Like,
they
it
try to, like, kinda
feels like that.
hide the
Mhm.
who yeah. Yeah, definitely. I've I feel like when I go indie, I want to make sure, I have the not the support, but the financial backing, because
Mm,
at that point, you're trying to reach everywhere, not just the internet.
okay.
So I wanna be able to do, like, book tours, stuff like that. So that's what I'm working towards, and, but if I but that's one of the main things, like, I don't want to have to wash down my writing,
Mhm.
I don't wanna have to basically be black but not mention I'm black,
Mhm.
or show 'em,
Yeah.
That's a great way to put it,
So
yes.
and I know there are some, publishers that are getting more into us and, like, allowing us to have our voice how we have our voice. Of course, you gotta tweak some things about certain things, like, which is fine, but you still get to represent us, and
Right.
that's my biggest thing. A lot of these publishers, like the real big ones, they're kind of from what I've heard at least, they're like they allow you to write it, but they don't show the representation all the time. Like, whether it's the cover, sometimes how you word stuff, like they don't, So it's
Mm-hmm.
just a lot to go into it. So yeah, I haven't taken the traditional. I'm still doing like research, seeing what publisher I feel like would be a good take for me and all that, building my finances and stuff on the back end. But it's definitely a step I want to try, just to say I did it, but it's not something that I'm like pressed to do anymore. I was at one point, but it
Okay.
this industry is crazy as it is just being on the internet. So to take it broader, I'm like, I'm good. I'm good for now. Okay. I'm good.
Totally understandable. Did you always know that you would be a writer, like since you were
Mm-mm.
young?
No, when I was young, I actually wanted to be a pediatrician, but then I got older and I realized I I don't like people, I don't like germs. Don't cough on me. I'm not a blood
Okay.
person. Spit no, I just no, no. And no, and kids, they don't have boundaries and
Yeah.
no.
None.
So then I eventually when I originally went to college was in college, I originally was in there for I wanted to be either a forensic psychologist, a child psychiatrist, or do something in the criminology, world or whatever. like criminology, like analysis, stuff like that, like CSI type stuff. But then I was like, if I do that, I either have to go to school for a lot of years, a lot more years,
Mhm.
or I'm just gonna be broke because there's really no money in it.
Yeah.
So then I switched and I ended up just getting my degree, my business degree or whatever. And I was just kind of working like retail jobs. I worked at a bank for a while, and then I was actually working at a bank when I got the writing opportunity. I've always like written, but I've never really taken it serious or thought to take it serious or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So no,
Okay.
this is like completely 360 from what I originally wanted to do.
Yeah, okay. What's your favorite book that you've written so far?
Mhm.
Tattoo your name on my heart for sure till this
Mm,
day.
okay.
Okay, I haven't read that one.
Me
Let me
neither.
just
Oh
see.
yes,
My
that's one of my
favorite
favorite books.
Mhm.
is Hear My Heart for
Oh
sure.
yeah. And I
Yeah.
was shocked so many people like that one. Like I was not expecting the reception I got from it to take like to be what it was. Like it was my first time writing like a like person
Ma'am,
with a
ma'am,
disability. Oh God.
ma'am, because you made
The
it look like
cover.
a Hallmark movie.
Right.
I had no idea what the hell I was getting myself into. What do you
Mm-mm.
mean?
Everyone said
There was
that.
some nasty stuff in there.
Man, that is
Pretty was a little
when
nasty.
I little. Every time I turned around, I was like, "Oh Lord Jesus, here we go! Yes, here we go again." But what I thought I was getting myself into is totally different. I was like, "Well, fireplace, maybe a little kiss at the end, like in a Hallmark movie. Why they finally kiss, girl?" Then I was like, "The brother, oh my Jesus, she unhinged as hell."
So many people like wrote me, tagged me, still to this day, like, where is this like where is the cutie clean cover story that I thought I was gonna get looking at this book? Because when I opened it, it was not that. And I'm like,
Hmm.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
No, when
But
I
I love
Listen,
that though.
I
I
I
was
thought
a
it
love
was
that
pleasant
like
we thought
I
it
surprise.
thought
was
it was
gonna be.
wholesome.
Yeah.
Oh Lord
I,
Jesus. Oh Lord.
well,
Oh
if you thought
Lord.
that was wholesome,
Oh baby, baby.
whew, mm,
Well, in comparison to stolen matrimony, I mean, I feel like that is my, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I feel like that one was just constant because that was part of the
Yeah.
storyline. You know what I mean? But I like, I love me a good dark romance, baby. You
Yeah.
can just,
Yeah, they were
kidnap me against my
psychos.
will at all times. Pick me up. Where we going? I will volunteer. You don't have to put those handcuffs on me, sir. I'm coming. You know what I mean? Like, where we going?
No,
Yeah.
for real. Like, go ahead, chop off a hand for me.
Absolutely.
Like, that's
Please
right.
do. Please do. Unalive my dad because he's tripping too. So just get them all. Like just get them.
Just
Just
take them
get them.
out at this point.
right.
I
Yeah.
feel it.
Yes, it was. But I like that. I like that when we open a book, we think it's going to be one thing,
Hmm.
but it's totally something different. That definitely keeps the readers engaged and
Right.
shocked and like, oh my God, we're clutching our pearls because we're like, this isn't totally not what I expected. So it's one thing to see a book, see the cover. Maybe I know some people do not read the back of the cover.
I do
Some people
not.
do.
Surprise
I
me.
do. I do. I
I
have to. I don't know
friend.
why.
Why? I need to be
Because
shocked.
I
I need
want
to
to know a
See,
little
see
bit.
it's a
if
I want to
it's
know a little
surprise.
bit.
if it's an author I'm not familiar with or whatever, then I'll like skim through the synopsis just to kind of see like the basis of whatever it is. But I generally like I really like as long as the cover usually takes, captures me. And if it's
Hmm.
someone I do frequently read, I pretty much kind of go into it
Hmm.
blind. I'm not really a trigger warning person either.
I don't
Me
Like I
neither.
understand.
like just
Just get
jumping
them.
in, like I jump off the deep end,
Me
YOLO.
too. Me too. Me too. No safety net, no nothing. Just in there
Yes,
like,
like unless
hello,
I'm
look
being
at this.
nosy and I kind of want to be spoiled to
Me
see, that's the
too.
only reason why. But besides that, I just be like, blindfold on, let's go.
So, if someone was new to reading your books, what book would you hand them first and why?
I always say like start with probably remember the time. Just because that was like I feel like when I was really kind of learning my like voice and everything, and that's like when I first created Butter Ridge Falls. So I feel like if you start there and kind of just go through like the catalog in that city, you get a little bit of like everything with my writing. Like you kind of see different storylines, you see different ways I write, different situations I handle, how growth, whatever. I feel like you kind of get a little bit of everything. So I always say start with like remember the time and then go from there, and you'll kind of be able to experience a little bit of, you know, everything when it comes to my style.
I love that. I absolutely
Yes.
love
What about
that.
who's your favorite character you've written so far?
Whew. Um, I really like Ciamara from Wrapped Up in His Regular Ways. She was just her. Like she didn't really care. She was a baddie. She was very independent. Like she was about her money. Um, and she wasn't scared to beat someone's ass either. Like
I
she just
love a
didn't
good
give
fight.
a fuck.
Babe, I love a good fight too.
So like, and she was an anime girly. Like I based her off of Ari and off of Meg. So she was like a little bit of like everything that I'm like, into or whatever. So I really liked her. And then I liked Cashlyn too, just because she was just like I felt like she was the first time I really wrote like my girl being that unhinged and off the wall, and it was fun writing her, and I kind of was able to like test the waters, and have her really match the male's energy and everything. So I really like her too. Like I feel like if I was in a battle, I'm gonna call her.
Okay. She'll be ready. She'll ready for war.
Yes, always. And she's a
Okay.
sharpshooter. Like,
Oh, I
Okay,
love it
okay.
too. Look, you done said all the things. Yes, I
Mhm.
yes.
love it.
Yes. What's your favorite trope to write?
Oh, secret babies. Secret babies are like accidental pregnancy.
Yes, you love
Yes.
me. I love a
Yes.
good secret baby. Have
Whenever
kid, had 'em.
yes. Whenever I'm like in a slump and I don't know what I want to write next, I just be like, I'm gonna write a secret baby book. Like, I don't know what else is gonna happen in it, but somebody's about to get
Yes.
pregnant and they ain't
Mm,
supposed to be pregnant or something.
I love those. I love that immediately. I love it. I'm
Yes.
like, as soon as
Yeah.
they like, oh my God, I don't feel well. Neither do I. Let's go for it, girl.
No, literally. Or they come back to town and they got this kid and no daddy. And it's
Yes,
like,
yes, yes, yes,
yes.
absolutely.
But I've been
Yeah.
after writing Hear My Heart though, I want to do some more I like the forbidden like taboo thing
Hmm.
too. So I think that's slowly gonna kind of take over cuz that was fun to write too
Yeah. I
Yeah.
definitely like that it was hard at first to kinda root for them because, like, "Oh, that's his brother," but you know what I mean? But
Eh,
I'm a person who like books that make me uncomfortable, who make
yeah,
you challenge your thought process or what it is that you believe your
right.
values are, I'm here for it. Yes, please, please. Let's see this out. Yep, go and get with the brother because he seem a lot
Mhm.
better. We'll
Yeah, I
deal with
was
the
It's
like
other
that
shit
from the
later because
gate.
we 'cause we're gonna have a good man, Savannah, okay?
I was like
Fuck
that from the
so
gate.
everybody.
It's so many readers, like, I wasn't sure how they were gonna take it either, because they act like when you have cheating in a book, you're, like, bringing the devil to life or something, like
Right.
and I
Oh.
get it's a romance, and in the end, you want them to be happy, but it's like, at the same time, I feel like I write more, like, women's fiction romance, so my stuff is gonna be very realistic to what you would see in
Mhm.
real life, and a lot of people I know are like, "I come for an escape, I don't wanna read about cheating, da, da," and I'm like, "And I get it, but I do not want no Hallmark cookie cutter book. Like
Me
I
neither.
like angst, I like
Complex.
drama. Like
Yes.
I've tried to write like this is supposed to be a sweet, cozy book originally. It really, really was. But I can't. Like, it's like my brain be like, "Doot, doot, doot." Like it's just like, and so yeah, like I don't mind a little cheating and stuff. So I wasn't sure how readers were originally going to accept it, because I mean the whole book is cheating, especially with the brother. But then I'm like, my readers are messy, so they're probably gonna
Very.
be like, yes,
Yeah.
bring
Yes,
on
bring it on. We're here for it. The messier, the better.
Yes.
Yes.
yes,
Mhm.
yes.
Absolutely.
So I'm glad it was received really, really well. That
Yeah.
makes me happy.
We love a good cheater and
We
trope.
do.
I do
I
anyway.
know
I
we
know a
do.
lot of people will say they don't, but I mean, it's reality. It's what,
It
and I
is.
know, that people want to read to get away from that. But at the end of the day, I mean, for me, I like to read things that I can relate to, and
Mhm.
that's
Yeah.
something I can
Mhm.
relate to.
And I feel like it depends how it's written too. Like, you could write it in a way where it's still enjoyable. Sometimes it is written where it's like it's kind of just
Mhm.
like,
Icky. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, or like they're constantly reminding you, so it's like it just I don't know, it's just not a good read. It like doesn't
Right.
flow well. So I
Oh,
think it
yes.
depends how it's written and stuff too, but I mean, I don't mind reading about cheating. Like, it's hardly anything that I really be like, no, I'm not reading that," or like, why would I have like maybe two big things that I'm really not into when it comes to reading. But besides that, I really don't have any. And so when people be like, "Oh, well, cheating," da, da, da," I be like, "Well, I'm gonna stay quiet," 'cause
'Cause that's my that's my
like,
that's my judge. I'm over here
yeah,
secretly
like,
looking
I
for one
ain't
right
like,
now.
give me all the drama, like,
Right.
yes, like, just
I
don't make it a
do.
love triangle, cause I hate love triangles. Like, don't make it a love triangle, but if it's some cheating and only one partner is getting, the energy, then I could
Right.
read that.
I love
Okay,
that.
so love triangles one. What's the other thing that you just can't get with?
Harems. I'm not a harem person. Wide choose. I'm not a, like, cause I feel like I get attached to one or I be wanting one to get, and it's usually, and I feel like I'm always liking the one that doesn't get the attention that I want them to get. And I'm like, bro, what the
Mhm.
fuck? Like,
Right.
so yeah, harems. I'm not a big harem. Like, I'm not, um, and then, yeah, love triangles. I've tried to write a love triangle. What is it called? Three's a Crowd book. I don't know if you guys read that. That was originally
Mm-mm.
supposed to be a love triangle. Failed. I can't write them. I don't like them. I can't write them. I was like, maybe I'll try again. I was like, but no. I was like, they're not for me. Like, I hate them so much, and I get stressed out too much. Like, I don't even like watching stuff that have love triangles. I'd be like, no, like, turn this
Yeah.
off.
Okay.
Like, I want to
So
be a line.
I get it. So which I would say which female lead character has the most of you in it that you've written?
Hmm. The most of my um, I feel like that's kind of hard. I feel like I put a little bit of me in all of mine characters. Siamara for sure, with her whole anime thing, the cosplaying, all that. For sure, 'cause as you can probably see, like, I'm a huge anime girly. So her for sure. Um, Trying to think, is there someone I like? Oh, A Girl Like Me. That was kind of like A Girl Like Me, and When Love Becomes a Need. That one's a really older one. Those two, I can't think of the characters' names right now. Nia and I can't remember the other girl's name. But those two were specifically probably the most like mine, like when it came to their situations, like with their dads, and kind of how they felt handling like the like abandonment issues and all that. Those are
Mhm.
probably the closest like personal wise stories like me. But like personality, it would probably be, yeah, like Siamara is a good one. I can't remember. I have too many characters. I can't even.
You
I'm
written
sitting here trying to think
so much.
like who all have I written about? It's so many. Um, yeah, we'll just go with Siamara.
Okay.
It's just,
You
Okay.
I'm
know,
like
it's
sitting here
cool
trying to go through like 'cause I know
because
like
you've
I
written a
give a
lot of
lot of them
books.
like tattoos and stuff. A lot of them have like different personality traits of mine. So, but that's probably like one of the biggest like distinguished ones that people probably point out. Like they see that
Mhm.
she's a real big anime person like me.
I love
Okay.
it. I love it. I love it.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Let's see what else. Okay, so what's the next release? I know you've
Yes.
been
It's
working on it.
Yeah, it's too long. Oh my gosh. It's called Till Death. So basically it is about the main girl. Her name is Xylena, and she is I kind of based her off of like a London Tipton, Paris Hilton type thing.
Okay.
Like she's, spoiled rich girl, doesn't know the word no. Um and she ends up seeing she's like infatuated with Josiah, and he's like an upcoming like tech mongol or whatever, kind of like the Black Bill Gates in a way.
Okay.
So her dad owns a company, what is it called? Not racketeering. Starts with an R. I can't think of the word right now, but basically he takes companies and he buys them out and he sells them, like.
Okay.
So Josiah's dad made like a bad investment and he ends up he's on the verge of losing his company to see him or to Xylena's dad. And basically Xylena is like, I want him type thing. So they basically blackmail Josiah and his family and into him marrying Xylena for so yeah.
Okay,
So
forced
it's
marriage.
like a marriage contract,
Mhm.
in place and everything. So the book starts off with that happening and then it picks up, later on in the marriage to kind of see where the relationship is now. But yeah, that's the gist of it. And they're like
Okay.
complete opposites. Like he is very anal, like when it comes like not even anal. He's more like he's goal oriented. He's very
Mhm.
like strict on stuff. Like he's very like kind of set in his ways type things where she's more like go with the flow. She's, fun, smiley, I get what I like I say what I get what I want type thing. And he's more like, put in the work type thing and she's more I want it, I get it type. So
Mhm.
they're very, very different and
Okay.
it shows a lot. So I think it's fun. It's gonna be fun because I'm really interested to see how readers take her. Um, Especially like after you kind of read more about her and see, more of her character under the surface and stuff. So
Mhm.
I'm really kind of interested to see like if readers are going to like her or not. I kind of feel like I know I'm going to get a lot of backlash for her because they never like my spoiled readers. I mean, my spoiled female characters. I don't know why. I feel like I love them. But I feel like they never like my spoiled female characters. They always think they're bratty. But
Oh.
her whole purpose is supposed to be bratty. Like
Yeah.
Okay.
I
That's
literally
her
had
job, basically.
London Tipton off of the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody in mind when I wrote her, except she's like not technically an airhead.
Right.
Um and she's like a beauty like a fashion influencer type thing or whatever. She's really
Mhm.
big into like social media. He's built like this he's a self-made tech Mongol, built his own like tech company and everything. So it's fun. It's
I love
definitely,
it.
definitely
Yeah, it
fun.
sounds
Yes.
fun. Yeah.
So I'm
I'm here
almost
for
done
it.
with it. Excuse me.
Okay.
I'm hoping to be done this week. I feel like I say that every week. Jesus. I'm hoping to be done this week. I have like one more big conflict to overcome and then I can start wrapping it up. So I'm hoping to be done by the weekend so I can have it to my editor and have it out like within the next couple of weeks. So fingers
Okay.
crossed.
Yep. We're
So
gonna
yeah,
keep our
so
fingers
that's
crossed.
next. And then I'll be jumping back into my bloodline and my next brother for that. So yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you going to any book events this year?
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no. This it's no, it's too chaotic out here. Like it is too much it's too chaotic in these book streets. I'm like, y'all can have it. I don't want it.
I
But
understand.
but no, it's mainly because just because with my writing has slowed down so much and I feel like I want to get back consistent, writing and releasing. I'm just now getting back consistently writing.
Mhm.
I've
Yeah.
took like a long break from releasing and stuff. So I just want to kind of get back into the groove of things before I start doing book events again.
Okay.
And hopefully by that time everything will be settled down and there won't be so much chaos.
It's supposed to be chaos. I would have to agree with you on that. So, if one of your characters could talk, which one of them would drag you because you put them through it?
Ooh, ooh. Huh. Let me think. Let me think. Who have I put through the most stuff? Huh. Good question. Hell, probably Cashlyn. She, um, I'm trying to think who had the worst, like,
Like they couldn't catch a break.
no, literally. Hold on. Let me pull up my Kindle so I can look at all my books because I'm really drawing a blank of what I have released. Like, what is going on? I
It's
need to
okay.
like, I need some
You
like
have a lot of
memory
books in your
keys.
catalog.
You have
So,
a
Listen,
huge catalog.
too many.
yeah.
Okay, so I would say probably um I don't feel like I really took Did one of my girls get shot? Probably my first book, honestly. Shawnee, from Forever Down with Him. My girl got shot. She was paralyzed temporarily. I
Oh
forgot
my
My
about her.
God.
goodness. I was about to
Yes.
go with her.
Yeah, I forgot about her. I always forget about like my books when I was first published, but yes, my girl got shot. She
Jesus.
her ex-boyfriend was beating on her. She was put
Mm.
in a wheelchair. She was
Mhm.
Yes,
stalked.
we've been through a lot.
Yeah, she would
Yeah,
probably.
probably
Yeah,
Shawnee.
it would be. It
Yeah.
would for sure. For
Yeah.
sure. For sure.
That's
Yeah.
funny. And I like but I don't like her, so she deserved it. So
Oh, okay. You had me feeling bad for her, but no, okay. I'm okay. Okay. Okay.
So, are
What
you
if you
guys ready?
had to?
Oh, okay.
Oh, go ahead, friend. You go.
No,
You
go
want me?
ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. If you had to get rid of one of your books, which one are you dropping? Hear My Heart, Love in the Studio, Stolen Matrimony, All He Ever Needed, or A Second Swing in Love.
a second swing of love,
What?
probably.
We
What?
just
What was
read
you
that book.
saying?
We
Why
just
would you
read
say?
that.
We just
It
read
was
that
so
and we loved
good.
it. Oh my God, are you
No,
funny?
like it was good, but like okay, wait, you said Hear My Heart,
Hear
Stolen
My Heart,
Matrimony.
Stellar Matrimony, All He Ever Needed, or Love in the Studio.
All you ever needed was good too, though.
All He Ever
But
Needed was
And
good.
yeah, that's out of all of those, it's probably gonna be a second swing of love.
It
I can understand why.
I
I
Like
can
mean,
see why.
yeah, okay, yes.
because I love in the studio. I love the Barker sisters. I can't wait to do the third one. Kaylee, she was so fun to write. My girl was
I
just
loved
so
it.
she
I
just
loved
was
her.
yeah. And see, I got so many people did not like her, but I loved her too. Like that's what I'm
I
saying. They
loved
never
her.
loved my
Listen,
my bratty
listen.
girls.
Listen, I was locked in.
But
I was locked in.
yes,
I was.
so like I can't get rid of my girl. And then all he ever needed I just really like Silas and Indigo's story. Like I felt like and I really like that she was like the first like I don't want to say brainy because I feel like all my none of my girls are like actually dumb, but like she was like really like ambitious. Like she really wasn't trying to be with that man. Like she really was like very, very
hmm
career oriented. Like I really liked her.
Okay.
Um and then Stolen Matrimony, I just love them. Like I just love that whole world. So that can't go away. And then
Okay.
Hear My Heart, my girl, she just she been through enough. I just can't get rid of her. Like she done been through enough. Like, okay, she deserves to be here.
That's true. That's true. I do. I like that. Okay. Monique, you had something? Because I stole your time. I stole
Oh
your
no,
question.
I didn't have a question. I was gonna see if y'all was ready to play a game.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
We
Absolutely.
be now. What game we want to play with her?
You want
We
to do the
do
one word? She gets 30 seconds to build. Monique, you can choose the word. She gets 30 seconds. I'll just keep the timer. And you
okay.
have to pick, you have to sell us on the book surrounding that one word.
Oh my gosh, I am
So
not good at thinking on my feet. Okay. Jesus. Okay. I gotta lock in. I am not as I can never do a trivia thing. Like a what is it called? I can't even think of what. See, look, I can't even think of what it's called. But okay, I gotta lock in.
You just gotta tell us a story based surrounded about that one, just long as the one word is
Mm-hmm.
included in it.
Like one of
Yeah.
my own books, or just
No, if you can make it up out of the, it don't have to be anything you've already wrote. It could be anything. You just
Off the
okay. So
top
you
of your
give me a
head.
off
so
So
the
I'll
you
top
give
give
of
me
you a word like car. If I give you the word car, you have to
okay
create a story around it
okay
to
okay
help to like if this was going to be in your book, you would have to create this small
like a
couple of
scene,
sentences.
basically, like a small
Yeah.
scene.
yeah, that
Mhm.
makes us
Right.
want to go and buy this book. We based off the scene
Okay,
I'll give
you
you an
selling
easy
us.
word. Nothing too hard.
okay.
Um, you ready?
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
see.
All right.
I'll give you something easy. Sunshine.
Sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. Um, she she normally she's used to living in a cloudy headspace until she met him, and no, that's really cringy. Um,
Tell
sunshine.
us. Tell us.
I was gonna
We love
say
cringe.
her world is normally like she's used to living in like a dark place or whatever, but when she met him, he like brightened it up, and I don't do we do another word? Let me see, sunshine.
Flowers. What about
Okay, I
Okay,
could
flowers?
try your
okay,
glass.
flowers.
Okay.
Because she's not used to being loved, but when she met him, he learned that flowers were her love language, so he makes sure he sends them to her every other morning or every week in order to show that he's thinking about her. That one was a little more easier.
I love
Okay.
it. I love that one. Yay.
That's actually
I
kind of
know
like one of my books, so that one was actually kind of easy.
I know that that is super it's hard to do on the spot, especially when you
Yeah.
don't know what
Yes.
the heck
I'm
the
not an
word
on the
is gonna
spot
be.
Yeah, I
person.
could
I
never
hate
Right.
on
be
the spot.
like when they be on like on Family Feud when they be having like the what is it, the fire, I forgot what they call it, but like the
Mm-hmm.
where they gotta, say the word, don't
Mhm.
pick me because I am not a on my like I am not a on my mind thinker. Like I
Yeah.
be having to process for a second.
I
Totally
love it.
understandable.
I love
Yes.
Yes.
it.
Well, let's see. To wrap this up, how do you feel about the book drama going on in the
Mm.
book space?
I just scroll and go. I feel like a lot of it is repetitive
Mhm.
and it's the same conversation, and it's just like y'all giving yourself carpal tunnel for no reason. Like, so I literally just be scrolling and reading and going about my day. Like, I feel like a lot of it is very unnecessary, and it's kind of like more people hopping on to situations that really don't involve them, so it's
Hopping
made
on a
bigger.
bandwagon.
Mhm.
Yeah, so, like, I just stay quiet with it. I've had my share in my earlier years. I learned very early, like, if it don't personally involve you,
Stay out of
yeah, so a lot of it I feel like can be avoided if people just read books,
I
like,
Yeah.
know,
Mind
just
because
their
we go
read
back to the
business.
books.
basics. That's what we said. I
Yes,
was like,
read
when I
books,
first
and
started.
authors just write. Like, I feel like it's very a lot of the time too, readers and authors are too intertwined.
Mhm.
And so that causes a lot of the conflict too. And I'm just like, let's just go back to just like a reading books,
Yeah.
forgetting we know people, like, well, we don't know people on social media, but forgetting we have people on social media, like everything does, and I had to even learn this, like everything does not need a reaction, everything does not need to have a think piece on it. And so yeah, I just feel like too many people have too many think pieces about stuff, and most of the time the people who join into it just do it because they see it trending, and then like 2 days
Mm-hmm.
later it's not even talked about anymore, so
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
pointless. So yeah, most of it's pointless.
Yeah.
Agree.
I feel like like back in the day when we didn't have social media and authors are writing books, they wrote their book, they put their book out, and that was that. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure there were probably some scandals and some things going on
Yeah,
back then, but not like it is now. It's like every other day there's something happening
it
with either
is.
a reader or an author. And like you said, if everybody could just
Go
like
back.
Yes.
relax, you know what I'm saying? And I know it's tough on authors because you guys put your all into your books, you're writing this story for us to read, and when people leave negative reviews or talk shit about it or whatever the case may be, I know how disheartening that can be for an author. Well, I don't know, but I can only imagine
Yeah.
how disheartening it could be for an author to experience that or experience someone
Mm-hmm.
bashing their hard work, especially if they are Indian, they're using their money, time, resources, everything to put this book together and it's not perceived well or people are, shit talking about it.
What's this in?
So yeah, I just wish we could get back to that space
Yeah.
where it's just like
Yeah,
put your
it's
book
just
up and go.
yeah, it's like too many rules now. Like there's so many rules they want you to follow. They like I get it why people like why some people need trigger warnings or whatever. Like I'm not discrediting them, but it's like the whole trigger warning thing, like them making that such a big, whatever, like some author like, I've seen some reviews get I mean, some authors get, like, low reviews just because they didn't have trigger warnings, like,
Mm.
stuff like that, and
That's
it's like, that was
crazy.
never really a thing, and like I said, I get it, 'cause, if I was ever assaulted or anything, like, if I had to read something that someone had to go through that experience and it could, affect me, I would wanna know, but I don't feel like that's something you should negatively put on,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. On this whole AI thing, like, you can't write a certain way now because they think you're using AI.
Right.
You can't put dashes in your story because they think you're like, it's
Exactly.
just, like, so many things that they come out of nowhere when it comes to writing that I literally, like, detach. Like, reviews don't really bother me too much anymore. Like, I read them for, like, the first couple days when I release, but I really don't let reviews get to me. Like, I've never, knock on wood, gotten anything that was, like, totally, disrespectful. Well, I've gotten one or 2, but, um, that was, like, kinda earlier, but, I never really got, like, a really, really bad review, and,
Mhm.
like, criticism reviews, I usually take into account depending on what it said, so reviews don't too much bother me, and I don't think, at least I don't think I've had, like, an actual bashing spree on, like, social media or anything about a book. But, yeah, I just feel like too many people have opinions about stuff they don't know about or stuff they
Mm-hmm.
see is trending at the time, so they jump onto it and it causes a bigger spectacle.
Yeah.
Um, a lot of times I feel like a lot of pressure is put on authors and they kind of fold to it, so that's why, they either stop writing or they're putting out so many books and it's like not their best work because so I just
Yeah.
have learned to
Yeah.
really like detach from the industry. I heard, like, unless I'm promoting my books and stuff, I don't even talk about book stuff on, like, my social medias. Like, I'm mainly talking about my dogs or, like, a show, like an anime or something like that I'm watching. So, like, once you learn to detach from it and you really kinda just learn to separate yourself from it, all it's like scroll and go. Like, I'm nosy, so I be reading, but I just be like,
Don't
if I
comment.
have a
Mhm.
comment, I leave it in my I leave it in the group chat and I go about my business.
Mhm.
But
Right.
besides that, I'm just like, yeah, y'all can have it. Like, it's just too much. Like, we're all grown. If it's that big of an
Mm-hmm.
issue, like, y'all could literally write each other. Like, most of the time, y'all are never gonna
Yeah.
see each other. Like,
Right.
I'm not about to sit here and go back and forth with nobody I don't know in real life. Like, I don't even do
Right.
that with people in real life.
Right. Why am I
So
gonna do it with
yeah.
somebody on the internet? Yeah.
Literally, and I'm like, "What are y'all gonna do, like, at a book event, ruin the event to fight over something probably stupid?" Like,
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
so, yeah, I've learned to detach a lot, and it's helped a lot, especially with, like, my mental and stuff like that, so, yeah,
Yeah, that's
it's
good. That's
I
gone.
good. I
love that.
wish
That's a good thing.
yeah, I
Yeah,
wish all the
it
authors
took a
had
lot,
that.
it took a lot, but I was just like, because it's every day,
It
like,
is.
it's like
Yeah.
every day, like
But
And like I said, 9 times out of 10, it's like the same thing they're arguing about, and I'm like, "Bro, y'all not tired of this?" Like, y'all like, some of y'all would have been good in the civil rights movement because 'cause y'all don't let go, like,
They
damn.
going hard,
they
standing
going
on
Yes.
so
business.
hard. Like,
Like,
yeah, I
and it
am.
be about, like, different things, and, sometimes I get it, but I'm just like, at the same time,
Excuse me.
it's like beating a dead horse, like, sometimes you just gotta let the work or whatever show for itself, and that's how
Right.
you get results,
Yeah.
like, it doesn't always have to be a thing.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
yeah.
a
true.
post and go type of girl myself. 3 times a day, put
Yes.
my content on there, and I'm going about my business.
Mhm.
Usually,
Yes.
and there be
Yes.
but my husband be like, "You're not engaging with anybody." Well, okay.
Because when you do, it be some
I
mess, like, it be
know.
some
I'm like,
mess.
no, thank you. I'm gonna post and go. It works.
Mhm.
Post and
No,
Yeah.
go.
literally, that's what I do. I do my promo, and then after that, I detach and I go and I'm on my personal Twitter talking about whatever. I'm on TikTok doom scrolling whatever, and I'm about my day. Like, that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If I'm still on
Yeah.
social media, so yeah.
yeah.
Mhm. Gotta keep the peace for
You gotta
sure.
keep the peace for sure. I agree. I
Yeah.
Yes,
agree.
especially
Yeah.
lately, like people talking about me, like they be bringing up like guns and stuff, and like warning people that and I'm just like, bro, over some book stuff,
It's
like
book.
what? Like,
We're readers. When do we turn into thugs? I don't understand what's
Right.
happening.
We like to read about
literally,
Now,
thugs,
don't get
but
like,
me
we're not
wrong. Now, I love a
thugs.
good shoot 'em up, bang bang in the book. Okay,
yes, but
yes,
it's like
but
y'all have a disagreement over XYZ, like,
right?
and now you talking about you gonna pull up or
No,
and it's just like, girl, you have to go to jail. I'm not about to worry about, like, I'm
right?
not about to fight you
Yeah,
because it's
yeah, yeah.
something you got mad at on the internet. Like,
Yeah,
no.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
yeah, it's just too much, and I'm like, we're all grown, and I guess it's common. I guess it's to be expected. It's a dominant female, field, and unfortunately, females are catty. But I feel like when I first got into the industry, it wasn't this bad as it
yeah.
is now.
Mhm.
So
I agree.
yeah,
Yeah.
I have to agree with
Yeah.
you. It was so
Mhm.
nice. It was nicer, I say, when I first started
Yeah.
posting videos about. I just wanted to tell somebody about some good books I was reading. That was it. I
literally,
wouldn't care. Hello.
literally.
You should
No,
get
you
your
didn't want to
life because I'm
fight.
having a good
Yeah.
time. I don't want to
Mhm.
argue with you though. No,
No,
ma'am.
for
No.
real. Like,
No.
and I'm
Reading
like,
is subjective, and I understand that. So I'm totally fine if we don't agree. And I'm not
Yeah.
gonna try to convince you to agree with me. And
no,
have a
for
great
real.
day.
And move
Bye
on. Like,
bye.
that's all it is. Like, you don't have to have the same opinion as somebody.
Right.
You don't have to like y'all don't have to like the same stuff.
Right.
Like, people can write certain ways and it not be, accused of AI or plagiarism or
Right.
this, that.
Right.
Like, it's just a lot. And it's just, I feel like it takes the joy out of it when you
Yes.
constantly focus on it. So that's why I had to learn to just like leave it where it's at. Like, leave it
Yeah.
on the floor and walk
Yeah.
away, and that's
Mhm.
it. Cause yeah, so that's another reason why, like, I took a step back from like reading group, or not reading groups, like book events and stuff. Cause I'm just like, y'all make it very uncomfortable to even go to a space like that and be around y'all, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
cause y'all, like, soon as an event's over and there's an argument, like, y'all get hostile, y'all be doing all this, and I'm like, I just want to go sell books, connect with readers, take some pictures, have a good
Yeah.
time,
And go
and
back to the house.
yeah, I'm like, but y'all be making everything so like hostile and so serious that it makes
Yeah.
it uncomfortable to even want to go.
Yeah.
And it's like we all put in money to travel there, to
Mm-hmm.
get the books, to do this, to do
Yeah, to
that.
have a good
Don't nobody
time.
want to have to look over their shoulders like, oh,
Right.
they was
Over
arguing on they was
books.
Over
arguing
all
on
the books. Come
yeah,
on. Come
y'all was
We're
on.
not
arguing on
selling
Facebook. Is y'all about
drugs.
to
We're
fight?
not
Y'all was
selling
arguing on
drugs.
threads. Y'all said y'all was
Yeah.
gonna pull up. Like,
This is
no.
crazy.
So yeah, that's another reason why I took a break, because I'm just like, I don't have time like for all that. Like,
Right.
I no. Like,
Yeah. I
maybe
definitely.
early 20s Taylor would have been entertained by that, but now I just be like, that's dumb.
No.
Like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe 2027 I'll get back into it. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining us
Yeah,
today.
thank you for
We
having
really
me.
enjoyed
Thank
the
you.
conversation with you, and we were super excited to have you on. So, yeah,
Yes.
we had a good time. We hope you had a good time.
Yes, yes. I always love
And
like coming on these type of things and like, talking and connecting. It's always fun, especially like since I've been so out of the way, for
yeah,
so many months. Like it's fun to when I do have like an interview or whatever to come back and talk and kind of reintroduce myself.
yeah, absolutely.
So
Yeah, so
yes.
we love your work. We can't wait for the
Thank
next
you.
release to come
Thank
out. Hopefully
you.
soon, in a few weeks. We'll
Yes,
be
you know we gonna
Listen,
be
reading it.
listen.
ready. We
Yes,
gonna be ready. We
okay.
gonna be watching. Now we'll be looking like, where is
Yeah, if
taking
we're in your
pictures and
Yes.
inbox, you
checking.
know why.
Yes, because it's time, okay? It's time.
Yes, yes. So thank you so much for coming on the
No,
show
thank you
with
for
us.
having me.
And
Thank you for reaching out.
yeah, tell the readers where they can find you on social media before you get out of here.
I'm like on all social medias. All of them, like basically all my social medias are author Tae Monea, except Instagram is underscore author Tae Monea, but I'm on TikTok. I have a Twitter. I really don't be on my author Twitter all like that no more. I have threads. I really just promote on there because it just be a lot going on.
Hmm.
I'm mainly on Instagram or Facebook. I do have a Facebook group called the Tayverse. Um, and then my website is taymonewrites.com, but it's under construction right now. So
Okay.
Okay.
and then I do have a mailing list too, which if you go to my Instagram, or my TikTok and go on my bio, it's in my bio and you can sign up, for my mailing list or my text list. And like you get like sneak peeks, first drops for stuff, learn about, any sales, whatever, stuff like that. Um, so yeah, that's
Okay.
Okay.
it.
All right. Well, thank you so much again for coming on. We hope to
No,
talk to
thank
you
you for
soon and that you'll
having
come back and
me.
join us.
Yes.
And yeah, we'll be looking for the next book release very soon.
Thank you. You ladies
You're
have a great
welcome.
night.
You
You
I'm about to
too.
too.
go try to find some energy. I feel so tired.
Yeah. Get you some rest so you can write
I
those
know
books,
that's
honey.
right.
Listen, I might have to call it early night and just wake up early in the morning
Start
because
over.
Yeah.
I am like
Do
so
what you gotta
sleepy.
do. Yeah, do what you gotta
But
do.
yes, you guys enjoy the rest of your night and thanks
You
for having
All
me.
too.
right.
Bye,
You're
Tay.
welcome.
Bye.
Bye. You want me to press stop recording? Yeah.
Yeah, so first off for me so I can go check and that was such a fun interview. We love having authors on just to discuss. Yeah, it's so fun to talk with them, and because like when you read a book and you read a lot of their books or whatever, um, you think, or even when you just see them on social media and the posts that they make, like you feel like you kind of know them a little bit, but to actually see them and speak with them, and you get a different perspective and idea of who they are as a person and as an author. So it's really cool to have these type of experiences. So yeah, I enjoyed that conversation very much so. Yeah. Um, we had a wonderful time at Pedals and Pros this past weekend.
We did. I got to hang out with my friend. We had some
Yes! We had a great time. It was a beautiful event. Brianna, Michelle, and A Blossom definitely did their thing. This was their first event, and they did an amazing job. I know they said there were some hiccups, but I didn't feel them. I didn't see them. I feel like everything ran smoothly. And so I'm super excited to attend next year, even if it's not as a content creator, but just going to Philly because I've never been to Philly. Have you ever been to Philly before?
loved it. I loved it. It felt like you were just going with family. It was
Hmm.
so they were so warm and inviting and
Yeah, everybody was
very
sweet.
just checked on us. What do y'all need? I just loved it. I from
Yeah.
the beginning to the end. I loved it
Yes.
all. I loved it.
Yes. It was a great time. Everybody was super sweet, super nice, approachable.
Absolutely. That
Um,
was the good thing. No
yeah.
drama. Everybody
No
looked out for
drama.
everybody. It was just
Mm-hmm.
so good. It was
Yeah.
the connection. I definitely love connecting
Yeah.
with everybody. I love the
Mm-hmm.
sipping pain, girl. I
Yes.
love the sipping pain.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, when we had a time at the sipping pain,
Yes, we
sipping.
did.
Baby, I don't know what my picture looked like because it
Baby,
didn't.
that
I'm
picture
gonna
is
tell
a
you that right
mess.
now. They didn't look nothing like that man.
Mm-mm. I
Yeah.
texted. Well, I messaged him because he had put up a story on his on Instagram. He was like, it was kind of uncomfortable sitting up there just sitting because he said that he's not used to just being still and then having people looking at him. And I was like, because usually he's performing, he's hosting, he's doing something where he's moving. He was like, it was kind of awkward just sitting there and having people look at him. So I asked him, I was like, you want to see what you look like? He was like, show me. And so I sent him a picture. He was cracking up. He was like, okay.
You were on it though. Your picture was cute. Okay.
Yeah, girl.
Mine looked like Jesus on his way to heaven with a bunny on. Baby, I'm telling you right now, that what mine looked like. I did more sipping than thing. If you
You did. Yeah. It's okay, friend. It all worked out. But yeah, it was a great event, and we had a really good time. So we just want to thank A Blossom and Brianna Michelle again for inviting us. And we will be there next year for sure to partake in the activities. And yeah, that's all we got, y'all. I ain't got no new releases this week. There has been some that came out. I'll hit y'all with them next week. Reading was kind of because we were busy with the event and everything. Yeah. But we do have a special little episode of a podcast.
Yes, it's coming out.
Yes, we do have a little extra bonus podcast for you because we did record in person while Aquarius was in St. Louis. So that was fun. But yeah, that's all we got today. I ain't got nothing else to say. You got something else to say, friend?
Nothing else to give today. That's it.
Okay. Well,
all right, y'all.
See y'all later. Bye.